Friday was a grand opening of Skinny Louie's in Dania Pointe. So you know I had to go because I love a good burger. And that burger always hits. Are you excited that we got free burgers?
Wait, why was it free?
Just because it was like the first 100 or something?
She says there's 40 left. Oh, we should tell someone in the line to make order another burger for us.
Goal is to consume more protein, but I hate consuming protein. I'm just terrible at eating, honestly. Because if I'm not craving it, I don't feel like eating it. That's just the way my brain works. So trying to consume more protein, and unfortunately, these caramel protein shakes, they're not my type. I'm not even that big on caramel. I prefer I to keep it. So I'm trying to get creative with it, turn it into a milkshake. Today I'm mixing it with my coffee, so hopefully that works. I talk so much I let it curdle. God damn it. Sad. I'm not gonna lie though, this is a definite cheat code to not having to put sugar in this though. Beginning of the week, I wrote like 20 bars to Wu-Tang's Cream, and I wanted to post it because it basically describes how I've been feeling lately, because ever since the year started, honestly, ever since I got back from my cruise, I got my hours cut at work. So I went from working full-time to working 2 days a week. I'm literally now scheduled 1 day a week. Like, I have no motivation to go in, but I understand the way the world works because I live in a capitalistic society where I need money to pay the bills. And unfortunately, it literally comes down to I have to make a choice. Do I prioritize paying bills, making money? Do I prioritize reaching my goals? You know what I'm saying? And it sucks because it's always, my goals have to take a step back so I can prioritize money because the world keeps going. So I wrote the bars, but, copyright is a thing. So I started working on a beat. Real talk, I haven't made a beat in over a month. I've just been circulating the stuff that I've worked on recently and just writing over that stuff. So this is the first beat I've made in a while. It's super, super choppy. It was one of those, it's 2 a.m, I found the sample, I liked it, I woke up the next day. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it, but once it's all put together, it'll probably make a little more sense. Because at the end of the day, I'm always really hard on myself. I am my world's harshest critic, and it's never gonna deny that. So check it out. Cash rules everything, but yet it ain't real. Real. Cash rules everything, and yet it ain't real. But a couple pieces of paper, yeah, that's how you pay some wills. They place you in society to validate your skills, and unfortunately, it's the only way that we can pay for meals. So we're just being honest, and you're really not that stressed. Life could be a little better, but it's not why you depressed. These rich fools love to lie, say that shit with all their chests. Money can't buy happiness while cashing bonus checks. We know that time is money, cause they pay us by the hour. Pennies on the dollar, cause we have no buying power. Everything is a subscription we can buy, but it's not ours. Turning earners and surrenders, cause now everything is borrowed. They loot you to $1 when we know the worth is more. They need us as consumers, cause the rich don't shop in stores. Ambition made them rich, and their greed will leave them poor. Stop buying, stop spending, yeah, that's how we win the war. Real. I'm trying to get this down off book, memorize the lyrics so I can create a short form piece of content video. Cause one thing I've always put off is short form content. So I'm trying to get my voice out there through short form content, because long form is where we build the bond, where y'all get to know me, and the short form is how y'all get to hear my music for the first time. So yeah, I wrote like 20 bars. I wrote 24 bars. What's up? I would like to consider that a verse and a half. The more I hear the beat, the more I like it. It's got a little swing to it. I want to give it that old school feel, so I think the problem is I'm forcing everything too much. I'm trying to make everything sound how I want it to sound. It's just like, just let it go, bro, because it sounds good already. Another project I started is I started my newsletter, and I'm using Beehive, trying to figure it out. And it's just, I'm sharing stories, because one of the reasons why I love music so much is because I express myself through my hip hop, through my music. But sometimes there doesn't need to be a beat to what I want to express. Sometimes I just want to write. So this is a great way for me to write, because I love writing. And this is also a great way for me to build my following. I'm trying to build a fan base. You know, I'm trying to find my 1,000 true fans. You know, people that resonate with my music. They love hip hop. They love boom bap. You know, understand what the struggle is when something speaks to you and you just fight it as much as you can, but you know you can't fight it. You know, I'm struggling right now a lot because I know I don't belong in corporate America. I've always struggled with corporate America. So right now, I'm trying to figure out what that next step is. And it starts with building confidence, which is something that I lack, because I validate my self-worth with my bank account. So when money isn't a sure thing, I start flipping out. And that's why I've been struggling with getting creative lately, because for the month of December, which is like #1 month of the year where you're consuming all the time because you're buying gifts and people are going on trips, it's the holidays, you're spending money. And I literally worked less than 10 days. Yes, I went on vacation, but I had planned for that. I didn't plan for working less than 10 days in a month. So I've been struggling to want to get in here and make music and express myself, because I'm like, where is that next check coming from? Is that next check coming? You know, and then on the flip side, I don't want to keep doing something that doesn't fuel me. It drains me, but the reality is you need money. So I'm at a point right now where it's like, if I'm gonna struggle, I'm already struggling, I'm already not happy with where I'm working, I might as well pursue what I actually want to pursue. And I say that a lot, but the execution always lacks because I'm always doubting myself. But I'm running out of time of doubting myself, because yeah, it literally feels like I'm up against a wall. Age is getting up there. But at the end of the day, I could just be like, I don't need money, but then I can't go on vacations, which is what I enjoy. So it's like, everything has a purpose, and right now I'm trying to find mine. I've fallen out of love with cooking, because my love language is cooking for others, not cooking for myself. So I'm trying to get back into the rhythm of loving myself and loving the things that I love. You know, because for a really long time I've been settling. And then you have to ask yourself, why am I settling? If I'm settling and I'm not even getting anything that I want out of it, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm doing this for the sake of what? So might as well pursue what I actually want. And the battery died on the light.